Yeah, buddy, riding in the big drop, riding down 80 on the wheel with my wristwatch.
Alright, so I know I'm straight stomping a dead horse right now with this topic, and XXL done already happened and been dragged out just as equally, but I think it's finally my turn to talk about one of the main focal points of this year's freshman cypher, Coi Leray. Now, we've all seen her freestyle, and that shit was dookie ass, I won't lie.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass!
But with all the attention that she's been getting and else that she's been taking, it's kind of been putting a curtain over her musical career, with people mainly just seeing her as a Carti copycat, and just another forgettable female piece within the rap game. But to me personally, I think that a lot of that hate is unwarranted and dragged out beyond the memes to just pure spite. Which I guess would strike the question of, is Coi Leray overhated? So if you don't know, Coi Leray is the daughter of hip-hop mogul Benzino, who was also on the popular VH1 show Love and Hip Hop a couple years back, being mainly known as the dickhead of the cast members.
What? Don't do that with all these securities. Don't do that with all these securities.
And while he was moving through his life and dodging rent payments, one of his many children were coming up in a rap game with songs such as Mop and Switch, doing stupid numbers online for a small artist. But nowadays, she's gained serious traction online, whether it be because of her music or the memes that's been made about her. She then began to change her style and try to fit a more mainstream appeal, taking the baby voice-esque style that you'd hear from a much more popular artist, Playboi Carti, and people have definitely taken to the streets to call her out on it. But with me being the devil's advocate within the fire surrounding her, I do have to find a way to defend her, even if she has proven herself time and time again to be a fucking bozo. Like, who the fuck writes a freestyle? Now, my first point is to change the style with her rapping. Now, this has happened previously with other artists, prime example being Playboi Carti, who after changing his style to be the staple baby voice sound, people initially started clowning on him, hoping that they'd get the old Carti, or hoping that we'd hear the same dialect style that we've grown to love and enjoy. But what people failed, and still fail to understand, is that for an artist to grow, they must be able to change and or adapt to the music scene to try and get that mainstream attention. Just look at how many people sound like Carti nowadays. Lancey Folk and Carson, even fucking Post Malone changed his style now with his recent track Motley Crue. Like, while I appreciate the diversity within the music sound, I do understand that when people like an artist, they'll try to imitate them at some point to see if they'll be able to get attention themselves. And for the people who've already gained the traction, they would then want to attempt this style because they've seen how Carti has kind of flipped the table when it comes to mumble rap scene, and would want to take a bite from it themselves. But as for the second point, I don't exactly get why people are acting like she doesn't have decent music. Her feature on Slime Language 2 with Carly was a banger, and her previous music that she's dropped these past couple of months has also been bops, even though she's had to bite through different styles to try and find a core sound. But even if the baby voice is the stick for her, this seems like something that she can definitely try to develop if she can stick with it for longer than 5 months. But that's all up to her, I suppose. As for the listeners, I feel as if she's just been getting put under a pedestal, even though she's genuinely had the potential to do something when you listen to her previous track that she dropped before the baby voice. But how do you guys feel about Coi Leray? Do you think that she's overhated? Will this video come back to bite me in a year? We'll see, but make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, follow my IG and Twitter, and if you like the illustrations used in this video, make sure to follow the artist because she's dope. And on that note, I'll see you on Friday. Peace.
Hey, let me get a minute. Hey, let me get one too.
Hey, let me hold one.
Yeah, you get that right there. What the dog doing?